Quarters? No, 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 quarters. We'll get to you in a little bit. But right now, it's dime time. That's right, everyone. It's dime time. This is Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and I'm pretty excited about these two dime boxes because there's something different. They got some kind of scan barcode on them. This one has it on the other side. They are the boxes with the holes in them. I've already checked. They're definitely circulated. Figured we'd first do a live opening. This box is pretty much thrown apart, so I don't know how the rolls are going to look inside of it as far as organization. But we'll hunt it first to get it out of the way. Let's go ahead and crack the top live and see if we have anything we're talking about. So nothing really worth talking about. Standard circulated dime box, but that means we get to hunt. Let's check this one out. I'm a little excited about these. I've been on a rough run of dime boxes. I've never had these with these barcode stickers, so I don't know if it's a different source or just a new policy, but it makes me excited to get into them. Definitely circulated. Definitely don't see any enders, but I don't get them very often anyway. 100 rolls. Let's get to hunting and pray we find something worth showing. Last roll of the box. Set up the tripod. Thought maybe I'd catch a silver live, but we haven't been able to. And judging by what I see here, looks like we're still going to be skunked. Box one ended up being a skunk box. I opened the last roll live. Actually, I filmed the entire process, but we found nothing, so I figured I'd just keep the last clip. We're on to box number two, praying for a find. Silver, foreign, anything. Well, there they are. 100 rolls of dime searched, 0 finds. I'll see you when I get a few more dime boxes and pray we don't continue the skunk streak. Well, I did it again. Since the last two boxes were skunks, and I'm trying to get this dime time video to have some finds, I figured I'd pick up 2 more. I'm hoping that these 2 boxes can find me some silver. Pop the tops, make sure they're circulated dimes. They are. Nothing really that old looking on top, but they definitely are circulated. They are not uncirculated dimes, and that's what first thing you need to make sure of. You can see the dirty one there. So, as usual, we'll be searching for silver, any foreigns, any proofs. I'll take anything that's bright and shiny so that I can upgrade it in my album as well. We've talked enough. If I can get this first roll out right here, we'll get started. 100 rolls to go through. We're on roll 33, guys, and I'm super excited right now, and I'll show you why. But real quick, all I've got so far is a beat up 2000 something. You can barely make out the date, 20. It's got a Denver mint on it. I'm pulling up my 2019s. So far, those are all Ds because I'm trying to get Ds and Ps. I realized in my Roosevelt book, I haven't put any 2019s in it yet. Crazy. So I'm going to go through 2019 Denvers, and if I find any Ps, I'm going to put them in my book. But I bring you in because I've just found a dime in a circulated box that I never thought I really would, but I have to look for it. Let me show you what it is. Unbelievable. I had to do a double take. I was sliding them down, and then this one was sideways like this. And as I looked at it, the mint mark looked funny, and I always just kind of look at the 96s. So I picked it up and looked closer at it, and sure enough, it's a W. It's a W mint mark West Point dime in the box, roll 33. So for those that are new to the channel or new to coin collecting, you're probably going, Rob, what's so big deal about a 96 dime? It's not even silver. You're right. It's not silver. But in 96, the dimes that were struck were either Philadelphia, Denver, West Point, or San Francisco. And San Francisco struck proofs only, either clad or silver. West Point made a special mint set strike, only 1.457 million minted. In MS65, it's a $20 dime. Now, I don't know. I haven't looked at it under the microscope if this is going to be an MS65, but it's not far off if it's not. It's in fantastic shape. And the reason why there's a letter C next to that is if we go to the red book and go back here, issued in mint sets only to mark the 50th anniversary of the design. And as you know, Roosevelt dimes started being minted in 1946 and have been minted ever since. 1945 was the last year the Mercury dimes were minted, and then they changed the design to Roosevelt. And sure enough, we have got one. Now, I have one already because I got it given to me from a viewer on one of my mail calls, but I have never found one in circulation. This bad boy is going to get flipped up right now and not touched anymore after that. Unbelievable. Let's get back to the hunt. Roll 37. Box is looking better and better. There's my 1996 W dime. Just open the roll. Boom. Looks like we got something silvery right here. And it looks like a dime edge and not a foreign edge. And we have a mint mark on the back. That's a Denver mint. 1950D. Man, if that had been a nickel, that's a key date. But don't get me wrong, I'll take a silver dime in the box right now. Still 13 rolls to go, and we have a W. Let's find some more. Figure since it's the last roll of the box and the box has been decent, we'd at least try to open it live, see if we get lucky. Don't see anything. Let's peel back this side. Doesn't look good. All right, I'll give you a wrap up here in a second. So the first box is down. Pretty good box, not gonna lie. First ever 1996 W dime. Unbelievable. I'm so happy to have that. It doesn't matter if I find anything else. That made my night. But we did find other things. A 1950 Denver silver dime. I pulled out a lot of 2019 Ds. Ironically, no 2019 Ps. I guess they haven't made their way to me yet. Still, I'll go through these, take the very best of the bunch. This has got some rim damage, so we already know that one's no good. But we'll go through those and put one in my album, and then poor guy right there, we're going to let him retire. Now we're going to get the box two and see if we can find something else silvery or something else cool. It might be wishful thinking, but I just pulled this roll out right here. I thought, nothing there. I could be blind, and that could be something wrong with it. But that's looking pretty silvery to me. That is looking pretty silvery to me right there. Let me grab a nether roll and put it next to it and see if you guys can see the difference. That's looking silvery to me. Knowing my luck, it's whitewashed and it's not. But let me get the tripod up and let's see if that's silver live. So here's the roll in question. Wanted to show both sides of it. I would love this to kick us off with some silver. That would be amazing. Oh, you can see it right there. I may have only gotten one other silver ender in my life, and that's our second one. Philadelphia mint too. Couldn't leave a D on there so that I knew it would be Denver. 1964 Philly. We started off box two with a 64 silver dime ender. Could there be more? Bowl number 18. Haven't opened it yet, but we got some lucky lint. The lucky lint didn't help improve the luck of that roll. Still, we'll put it to the side, and maybe it'll help us find some goodies. I have to laugh. There was even more lint in that same roll. Looks like some old paper. Don't know if it's a good sign or not. Roll 20, and That's not a good sign. Hope there's not a lot more like that. Roll 21. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, unlucky lint. Roll 22. We get rid of the unlucky lint, and I was getting ready to pull it out of the wrapper, and I noticed there was a faux silver edge, probably a Canadian or a foreign. Figured I'd bring in. It is a Canadian. Canadian non-silver dime. Can I get a year off it? Oh, it's a commemorative one. That's why I can't find the year. 1952 to 2002, I believe. There it is. Clear as day. Got a foreign in the box to go along with other goodies. Roll 24. I already took a look, but I set everything back down to show you guys. I unopened this and I saw this black dirty one, and I thought 9 times out of 10 when it's black and dirty like that, it's just a house fire type dime, but sometimes it's silver, so I took a peek and it's silver. And not only is it silver, it looked like it might have been a Mercury, but I quickly set the roll down so you could see. And take a look at this. And it's holed. And I think there's a mint mark adjacent to the hole. Could be a mint mark, can't tell just yet. Hopefully we can at least read a date on it, but it is a Merc dime. 1938. We'll have to put her under the microscope and see what we see. Okay, so it's definitely a 38 as expected. Let's see if there's a mint mark. That's an S. 1938 S. Mercury dime with the hole in it. It's trashed, but guess what? It's more silver. What a cool find. I haven't found a Merc dime in a while, and that barely qualifies, but it qualifies. And we're not even halfway through this box yet. Let's go. Roll 26. More new rolls, and judging by a few of these tops, we might have some more. I won't film anymore, bore you guys, but it's a bummer we're getting silver in this box, and this is my 4th roll that's 95% uncirculated, and they've been 2018 Denvers. Couldn't be at 19 or 19Ps. Yeah. 2018 Denver. Roll 50 of the box. We've actually had 9 total rolls of uncirculated 2018 Denver dimes. So 9 out of 50 rolls is tough. That probably explains why I can't find a 2019 Philadelphia, because this box was probably packed towards the beginning of 2019 when the Denver dimes came out, and they still had a lot of 2018 Denver dimes in stock. And judging by what I see, it looks like we're going to be skunked on the last roll. So let me hunt through that and be back with a wrap up. So 2 more dime boxes down, and you know what? These 2 made up for all the ones I've hunted that were skunks. Pretty good finds. We'll start with the top finds. Got that odd shaved one. I got to go through the 2019 Denver ones to pick the best one for the album. Really bummed I didn't find a 2019 Philadelphia, but what do you do? I did pull out this one dime right here because for 1987, that's ridiculous. I'll check it against my album. For the silver, a 1950 Denver and a 1964 out of Philadelphia. And then the oldest of the 4 boxes, I guess, for this hunt, a 1938 S with the hole in it, completely trashed, but I'll take it all day. We also found a Canadian, 1952 to 2002. Can't get mad at that. And then the find of the boxes right here, a 1996 West Point dime. I've been looking for it forever. We got one. I enjoyed these 2 dime boxes. That's why I never give up on dimes, quarters, or whatever. You never know when you're going to get a solid box or 2. If you enjoyed this episode of Dime Time, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.